Faculty of Food Technology Department Technology of Food Products Discipline Sanitation and Hygiene in Livestock Facilities Lecture 8 Control of Harmful Rodents in Veterinary and Stock Breeding Есенқұлова Ж Ж Cand. Of Agricultural Science, ASOC. Prof. Lecture Plan 1. History of Quarantine 2. Insect Control in Livestock Farms Equipment 3. Quarantine Management Policies before import. History of quarantine. This word comes from the Italian language 40 giorni, meaning the period of 40 days 40 Jesus hardship, Noah's Ark. 40 days isolation of ships and people prior to entering the city to prevent spread of Europe, plague disease in the late 14th century. Rodents are among the most important competitors with humans for food and other resources. It has been estimated that worldwide there is one rat for every human being. Both rats and mice constitute a major threat to mankind because of the disease organisms they harbor and damage they cause. The Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations reported worldwide, rats destroy more than 42 million tons of food worth $30 billion. Other reports indicate that 1/5 to 1/3 of all the world's food crops are consumed or contaminated by rats each year. Moreover, in the past century alone, more than 10 million people have died from rodent-borne diseases. Thus, rodent pest management is essential to achieving and maintaining an acceptable standard of living. Definition of quarantine: animal, plant, human. Quarantine are same meaning. Strict isolation imposed to prevent the spread of disease. All preventive works and measures is used to prevent the spread of contagious disease. Development of animal quarantine service under various situations. Globalization 1991 less than. Establishment of quarantine basic unit independent 1981 less than 1990. Modifying of Act on the Prevention of Contagious Animal Disease progressing 1961 less than 1980. Enact on the Prevention of Contagious Animal Disease, depressed 1945 less than 1960, duty function frozen on account of Korea War and independence from Japan movement 1909 less than 1945, establishment of export cattle quarantine service 1909.7.10. History of Kia 1909. 7. Export Cow Quarantine Center 1962. 5. National Animal Quarantine Center 1911. 4. Contagious Bovine Serum Lab 1942. 5. Livestock Hygiene Research Institute 1998. 2. National Veterinary Research Institute 1912. 12. Inspection of Imported Fruit Trees and Cherry Trees 1977. 1. Plant Quarantine Service 1978. 4. National Plant Quarantine Service 1906. 6. Inspection of Dry Sardines 1951. 10. Central Fisheries Products Quality Inspection Station 1996. 8. National Fisheries Products Quality Inspection Station 2011.6.15 Animal, Plant and Fisheries Quarantine and Inspection Agency. Organization Chart of Kia, Animal, Plant and Fisheries, General Service Division Planning and Coordination Division Emergency Response Center. DEP. Livestock Products Safety DEP. Animal Disease Control DEP. Plant Quarantine DEP. Fishery Products Quality and Safety DEP. Animal and Plant Health Research Livestock Products Safety Animal Disease Control Plant Quarantine Fishery Products Quality Control Biologics Plant Quarantine Technology Quarantine and Inspection Veterinary Epidemiology Export Management Fishery Products Inspection Consumer Protection Animal Disease Diagnostic Risk Management Fishery Products Quarantine Import Risk Assessment Animal Protection and Welfare Plant Pest Control Livestock Products Standard Veterinary Pharmaceutical Management. 5 departments, 29 divisions, 5 Center for Animal Disease Control, 6 regional offices, 30 district offices, Incheon Int. Airport Regional Office, Yeongnam Regional Office, Jungbu Regional Office, Seoul Regional Office, Honam Regional Office, Jeju Regional Office. Pause. 10. Main mission of each part: import/export, quarantine and inspection of animal, livestock products, plant and fisheries, border quarantine, prevention and control of the infectious animal disease, sanitary management and inspection of livestock products, quality control of veterinary drug and biological drug, animal protection and welfare, research and development activities in veterinary science. Quarantine management policies before import. Management of export work. Place impossible to export at the place, which is not approved. Checkout and permission about facilities. Hygiene Management Standard, HACCP, Hazard Analysis. Critical Control Point. Enactment and operation of import hygiene condition. The regulation of quarantine and hygiene for export country, to have to keep. Evaluation process of import risk. 1 stage: Examine the possibility of import permission. 2 stage : send animal hygiene questionnaire to government of export country. 3 stage : examine the answering sheet for animal hygiene questionnaire. 4 stage : on-the-spot survey of animal hygiene statute. 5 stage : making a decision whether permitting import. 6 stage: consulting with export country for import hygiene condition of animal/livestock products. 7 stage: enactment of import hygiene condition. 8 stage: approval of export workplace and negotiating how to make a quarantine certification. Animal epidemiological investigation. Check from import prohibited region. Check the animal health requirements. Clinical inspection. Cross-check the animal and health certificate. Individual clinical inspection. Laboratory test. Microbiological test. Serological test. Pathological test. Animal products epidemiological survey. Check from import prohibited region. Check the animal health requirements. Clinical inspection. Check the condition of container. Cross-check the cargo and health certificate. Laboratory test. Physicochemical test. Microbiological test. Residue test. Judgment. Qualified, disqualified, return, incineration. Kind of test and object of import. Livestock products. Document inspection. Foreign currency inspection. Material for self-product to carry out research and investigation. Same livestock product, which was examined in detail before. Laboratory inspection approved by Director General. Among document objects which was required in inspection and was confiscated in the bonded area, and has to be less than 10 times of the sampling. Random sampling. Same livestock product which was examined in detail before. Material for self-product. Appointed quarantine product. Control questions. What are rodents? List the diseases carried by rodents. What are the main approaches of rodent controlling? Bibliography. Management and welfare of farmer animals. U4 Animal Welfare Series. Wiley-Blackwell Methods to Analyze Agricultural Commodity Price Volatility, the Production Technology of Functional Food Products from Raw Materials of Plant and Animal Origin. Thank you for your attention. Consultations. Almaty, Reinbeck Ave. 348 Fifths, Building 2,208.